My money, my body, now your own. Call me P-boy. For sure. Call me P-boy.
It's P-boy, the beat wizard.
Because I tell you, say I love you. My money, my body, now your own, oh baby.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, a very big welcome to you, and if you're not new, thank you so much for tuning in again today. And before I start, I just want to say a very big thank you to all those that subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers, guys. So if you're not subscribed yet, please just click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, also click the notification button, which is like a bell button right next to the subscribe button, I believe, so you get notified each time I have a new video, so you don't miss my new uploads. And that being said, today's video is going to be a very interesting one. I find it interesting, and in case I raise this hand and you guys see this, don't be alarmed, because I was sick this past few days, but I feel a lot better now, but I still have to take injections through this, so that's why. But anyways, today's video is an interesting one. I'm making this video because, like, sometimes when I do tutorials or when I put up pictures on Snapchat, and if you're not following me on Snapchat, I'm going to put it like down here somewhere so you follow me on Snapchat. Anyways, when I put pictures on Snapchat, someone always asks, oh, what foundation do you use? And when I tell them, like, maybe sometimes they want the same foundation and ask me where they can get it and all that. So that's bringing me to today's tutorial, or today's video more like. I want to I'm going to be trying out two different foundations for you guys today. And the first, I've used these two foundations a lot on my channel, but just to compare them side by side. The first one is the Revlon Color Stay Foundation, and my shade is 400 Caramel. And the other one is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and I'm in the shade New Guinea. So before I start, these two foundations, they're like a world apart. In Nigeria, which is where I am, this foundation retails for between 5,000 to 7,000, maybe 8,000, depending on where you buy it from, the Revlon, and the NARS retails for at least 25,000. So there's a whooping at least 20,000 Naira difference between these two foundations. And I mean, 20,000 is a lot of money. I can count 20 things that 20,000 Naira can do for me right now. Like, it's a lot of money, and why buy 20,000 Naira foundation if a 5,000 Naira foundation can do the same thing? Or why buy 5,000 Naira foundation that you have to change? Meanwhile, you can just spend the money at once and just buy the expensive one. So this video is going to just clear all that doubts in your mind, just clarify things, because I mean, we're going to see how they perform side by side. And for this video, I'm not going to be using any color corrector. I'm not going to conceal any spots or anything. So we're going to see how the coverage is and consistency and all that kind of good stuff. So that being said, let's just get to the video. So I'm going to be using the Revlon on this side, and then I'm going to be using the NARS on this side. So let's get to the video. You guys, I apologize, I didn't know I wasn't feeling when I was putting it on, but yeah, this side is the NARS side, so I just literally just put it on my face. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend it with a brush first before I go ahead with a beauty blender and just blend that in.
Beautiful too, my number one no tutu. Sippy bruku kutu, for your sake tutu. I go chuku chuku. Biko abiani ju, share you do me juju.
So now I'm going to go ahead and apply the Revlon on this side, and I'm just literally going to press it on.
Cause I'm thinking it's juju. Yeah, baby, come to daddy. Don't be lazy, I know you go like 250. I love you, 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 I love you. There's nothing above you, there's nothing above you, above you, above you. Yeah, you too sexy, yeah. I like your mini skirt, yeah. Oh, baby, you carry first, yeah. Because I tell you, say I love you. My money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 20 billion for your account, yo.
So guys, I'm done with just the foundation application, and First thing first, okay, let's start with the NARS. The NARS definitely has a red undertone, like it blends. It's kind of like, I won't say it's dark, but maybe, like, actually when I bought it I knew I bought a color that wasn't exactly my skin tone, maybe just a little bit darker, because I just prefer my foundations that way. I like to brighten up my foundations with concealer when I need it. But anyways, this one definitely is on the red side, and the Revlon on the other hand is on the yellow side. Looking at my face like this now, you guys should be able to tell. I don't know, the ring light might be changing color a little bit, but like you can see that this side of my face is definitely way brighter than this side of my face. That's the first thing. Secondly, coverage wise, the NARS, I mean, I'm sure everyone that has used this foundation, they know that this foundation is a badass when it comes to coverage. Like, it covers every single thing. My mirror is down, so I have to keep doing like this. Let me just adjust that. Yeah, so yeah, this covers everything. Like, I didn't color correct any part of my face, so you guys already know. And this side I can barely see anything. Like, I literally can't notice any spot on my face by this side. Meanwhile, on this side, even though like the Revlon I would say is a medium coverage but buildable, but the thing about building up foundations is like it tends to now get like cakey and just heavy, and I don't like when my foundation feels heavy, so I just use the appropriate amount, I believe. And I can see like some spots. I don't know if you guys can see, but I can see these few spots right here, maybe one here, but it's nothing too crazy. Like, I'm sure it will cover when I do my highlight and contour and all that. So in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and complete the rest of my face so you guys see what it looks like when I'm done, and then I can now tell you guys my thoughts after that. So I'll be right back. I'm actually just feeling myself right now. Anyway guys, so I'm done with the foundation. I'm done with the rest of my face, more like. And looking at my face right now, I can barely tell I used two different foundations on the two sides of my face, but I'm going to go ahead and share my final thoughts with you guys. So this is the NARS side and this is the Revlon side. For the NARS foundation, first thing you notice is really lightweight. Like, you can't even, it's lightweight. It literally like water, and it applies so easily. It feels so smooth, and just the finish is just generally smooth. And then the Revlon is a bit thicker. I won't say it's heavy, but definitely not as light as the NARS side. And then it has a little bit of texture. Like, it's not bad, like it's really not bad, but compared to the NARS, you can notice clearly that the NARS is a lot smoother than the Revlon. So the Revlon side has just a little bit of texture, nothing too dramatic, nothing too serious, nothing you can't work with. I still use this foundation a lot, just that when you're looking at my face, you can just tell that there's just a little bit more texture than this side. And again, the NARS is full coverage. By full coverage, I mean full coverage. Even before I put on concealer and did the rest of my face, like, there was no spot showing, not even one. And if you saw my face at the beginning of the video, you know that I have a lot of spots. And this Revlon on the other hand, it's like medium coverage but buildable, so it's not like bad. But I'm not the kind that like to build up foundations, because I just don't like when it starts feeling heavy or start looking cakey and all that kind of stuff. So I just prefer to use a foundation that is lightweight. So definitely NARS over this when it comes to that. But this one, you can build it up if you're the kind that like to build foundation, and it will still like look good at the end of the day. Definitely not as good as the NARS side, but good enough. And another thing is the NARS is on the red undertone side and the Revlon is on the yellow undertone side. And I'm sure it's just the shades, the particular shades that I have. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's all their foundation range or whatever, but it's the shades that I have. When I applied it, I could clearly tell the difference. Like, this side was a bit darker and reddish, and this side was brighter and yellowish, which really is not bad. Like, sometimes when I apply foundations, I have mood. There's some moods that, I mean, I don't want anything that makes me look brighter than I am. I even want to look a bit darker, and this is perfect for those days, like daytime looks that you don't want too much but you want to cover but not do too much. NARS will be perfect for that. Meanwhile, for night times when you want to look bright or you're taking pictures at night and all that kind of stuff, this Revlon will do. But that being said, looking at my face right now and just comparing them side by side, I must say, like, the Revlon performed amazing, considering that it's only like between 5,000 to 7,000 naira compared to the NARS, which is at least 25,000 naira. And in dollars, I'm not sure, but I think this NARS foundation is actually $40 something. and the Revlon is about $10 to $12. I'm not sure. So there's a lot of price difference between these two foundations, and kudos to Revlon for actually like performing how it performed, because with the price difference you expect to see at least a world of differences between these two foundations, but there is really not much. Even the little differences there are is not like so pronounced, or is not so much that you say, okay, I have to spend over 20,000 naira buying this foundation. So that's just what I think. So guys, thank you all for watching this video. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
My money, my body, now your own.